Hey guys, DPD here. We're gonna be doing another Kotobukiya unboxing. That's right, for this video, we're gonna be doing the Dark Phoenix REBIRTH. This is it, right here. Technically, Dark Phoenix or whatever, the Phoenix has already been released many moons ago. Phoenix was actually one of the first Kotobukiya Bishoujo statues that were released in the series. It was a much smaller figure. I do have it, but I don't want to go through the pile of boxes that's in my storage right now. It was about like yay big. It was pretty small, so it was like this. Kotobukiya Bishoujo statues have grown in size and in detail since its first release because it's become really popular and so on and so forth. So it's about like maybe 2/3 of this, much smaller than the size of the current Dark Phoenix. So with that said, you know, that's probably why this is called Dark Phoenix REBIRTH and not just Dark Phoenix. So for those who don't know, if you're new to the Kotobukiya Bishoujo collecting, this is not the first Dark Phoenix. But anyways, we're not talking about the old Dark Phoenix statue, we're talking about the new one, the REBIRTH. So let's get right into it. So let's take a look at the box. You can tell here, if you have other Bishoujo statues, that this is one of the larger Bishoujo statue figures that you could get. Right here, Dark Phoenix REBIRTH. This is a picture of Shunyo Yamashita's artwork of Jean Grey's Dark Phoenix. You use a nice little window here to show the statuette. Here's a good look at the sides over here. Nice shot of the statue, which we'll get right into very soon. The bottom, the top. Very standard Marvel Bishoujo statue box. Nothing unique, nothing different. You know, white all around with all the typical stuff that you would see in one of these statues. But now let's go open this up. When you're cutting the tape, just remember, be careful because there could be a piece that you might cut off on the statue and then you'll leave like a permanent like mark on the paint, and you don't want that. So you got to be really careful when you use your knife or whatever to remove the tape. And also when you remove the plastic encasing, also be careful because you don't want to pull too hard and then have the statue fall and snap and destroy itself, and that'd be a lot of money down the drain. So be careful. Oh, I still have, what is this? There's like this huge like tape piece on the bottom to hold it together. That's new. Anything to secure the statues is welcome by me because through shipping and whatever and people being very clumsy, these statues tend to break, you know. But wow, okay, so this is a first. Usually you would just get two encasings here, one in the front, one in the back to hold the statue in place inside of the box. But for this, there is a middle encasing right here. You see this? So there's like a middle plastic piece that separates. Oh wow, so that's cool. So it holds the main statue apart from the flame, the base. And let us talk about the base. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss these, we don't need these. Okay, so before we talk about Jean Grey, the Dark Phoenix herself, let's go talk about this base. This base is super sick. Wow, so this is a very unique base for her to stand on. It's a phoenix. How dope is this? Look at this. Look at this. This translucency from the flames. You know, obviously you want to make this look like fire, and so it gives you like a nice translucent glossy finish. It's super sick. There's a nice like red to yellow gradient here. It goes red to orange to yellow, back to orange to dark red, and that's super sick. You can see the wings, the bird's beak right here. This, oh my god, look at the details. This is really cool. And then you got the flat piece right here, so make sure it's your statue is standing. There are some bits of like really fragile flame pieces here, so you know, if you get this is a solid piece. I don't know if you can hear the knocking that I'm doing right there. You know, you don't want to drop this, so please be careful. You know, you don't want to snap this. I'm gonna wiggle this. It's a pretty solid piece, but there are some little bits coming out, protruding from the main base. I really like this base here. It's pretty sick. And then the main piece right here, even though arguably this could be considered the main piece. By the way, I tried to stand this right now. The weight of this base is leaning towards the back, so you don't want to stand this. It'll fall. So if you want to this down, make sure you put it like back first, because I tried to stand on my desk and it was about to tip over. You don't want to do that because it could fall and then ruin the statue. Now let's look at the Dark Phoenix here. So let's see. Let's remove these plastic bits. All right, so overall, a nice tall figurine. Pretty cool. Let's zoom in and take a look at her face, shall we? She has a very mature look to her. You know, a lot of Bishoujo figures, they tend to give them like chubbier cheeks and try to make them a little more cute, rounder eyes, you know, very moe, cute anime type look. This one does not have that. It's she looks very mature, very pissed. You can see by the angle of her eyebrows. She doesn't look happy. She looks pretty pissed, which, you know, it's like the character. You know, she's the Dark Phoenix, as you know. She killed everything. So yeah, here's pretty cool. It's, you know, just winds blowing in her hair, or the Phoenix Force or whatever, some type of breeze or something is blowing into her hair. And I do like the way that it's curled here. It kind of looks like flames. I like how they did that. Little detail. Yeah, they kind of look like flames, like the way they're just kind of, because the wind doesn't blow this way. It usually blows just kind of straight, and it wouldn't look like this. But I like the little flamey flame curves. If you look at it this way, right, it kind of looks like a flame. That's kind of cool. I like her pose. It's very like, you want some, bitch? You want to go? I'll kill you. I love her pose here. It's very cool. Very nonchalant, you know, very badass. Her hands is like, come here, I will suck your soul out of your body. The Phoenix logo right on her chest here. You can see the wrinkles here and under her breasts right here, and like right there, like it's, you can tell this is like a bodysuit. Like in the comics, it kind of just looks like red skin, you know, it's so skin tight. But over here, you can see kind of like the cloth like right here under her armpit, and very nice little subtle details. But of course, this is very skin tight. Like I mentioned in one of my videos before, you can see the belly button, you know, you can see the belly button. That's how tight these superhero suits are. It's basically skin tight. And then you have the sash, you know, the Phoenix logo right here, which is also right here. And then the sash goes around her cooch and down her butt, and right here, just kind of, I love this. Very anime, super long sashes and little limbs that come out of their these characters' bodies. It just kind of floats in the air. It's super anime. You see this in like bandanas and capes and scarves and everything else. It's very stylized. They're kind of curled again. Her boots, her like thigh-high boots, it's super like 70s 80s superhero look, like the pirate boots, you know, that come up and they kind of cuff right here. Very cool. And then of course, you know, females, no matter if you're fighting or in a battle or whatever, you're still in high heels for whatever reason. You know, you got to look good while you're fighting, right? So yeah, the paint job is pretty I don't know if I like the matte paint job. I kind of expected like a more glossy look, for especially from the red. The golden like Phoenix emblem here also is kind of matte. It's not very glossy. Like none of the outfit here is glossy at all. And even though I'm kind of disappointed, I expected it to be like more of a glossy finish all over the Dark Phoenix. I mean, it's acceptable. I'll accept it. You know, I'm fine with it being more of a matte finish. But I was hoping it was gonna be glossy, just because, you know, it's a Dark Phoenix. She's supposed to be magical, and also her back. You know, we don't have a booty shot. Really? Oh, we do have a booty shot. Never mind. Just kidding. I lied. We do have a booty shot. Not a full-on booty shot, but you know, we do have it. It's pretty thick around the butt area. You know, I appreciate that. I love thick booties. So and then her like back dimples, back muscles, shoulder blades right here. She's pretty defined. I love the back arch. Oh, that's hot. So let's zoom back out here. Really cool piece here. You know, it's not over sexualized or anything. Obviously, I mean, it is sexualized, right? Like a lot of superhero characters, especially females, are very sexualized. I mean, it is a really skin tight suit that shows her body and everything, you know. If Kotobukiya decided to take their, you know, the liberties and like make her all super skimpy, then I wouldn't like this that much, because this is very true to the comic. And yeah, oh, I forgot. Let's put her on the base, shall we? Let's put this right here. You just slide her feet on there, and ba-bam! Look how majestic and badass she looks, dude. It's amazing. And like the sash, you know, her sash here that comes around her waist, it just kind of flows with the Phoenix base that just kind of like almost surrounds her, almost like it's kind of almost about to it's like gonna cover her up. I really like this. Probably like one of my top 10 statues. It's super sick. If you guys are wondering how much this costs, this is quite expensive though. This is $129.99, so it's about like 130 bucks, you know, minus taxes. Probably find it at comic book stores or your hobby shop or at a convention. If you are a Phoenix fan, I'd suggest getting this. It's a beautiful statue. 10 out of 10 for sure. Anyways, hope you guys take care. Have a good one, and I'll show you a better look at Dark Phoenix Rebirth right now.